This was actually my first home buying experience, and when I was doing my condo search, I signed up for a whole bunch of newsletters, and one of them just happened to be with Sally and Tom's newsletter. So that was the first encounter that I had ever had with them, and it all started out with a buying seminar that I attended with them. After I attended the first home buying seminar, I found it incredibly informative, and I really liked Sally and Tom's approach to doing business. So I scheduled a consultation with Sally, and we sat down at her office and went over all of my wants and must-haves for my condo. And after that point, she got back to me a couple of days later with a listing of all the possible condos that might be of interest. So it just went from there, and after she went on vacation, then Anthony took over and took me to see a whole bunch of different condos in the downtown area as well. The offer process went pretty smoothly. My parents came down with me since I am very new to this whole home buying process, and we came and we met Anthony downstairs in the lobby. He had actually already presented the offer to the sellers, and it just went back and forth for a number of hours. It was a very long process, to be honest with you, but one that ultimately ended up in a very successful outcome. You know, I was actually quite in shock after the deal was accepted, and I don't think that had quite settled in with me just yet. So I would have to say the most exciting part for me was actually when I got my keys on closing day, and I turned the key for the very first time in the lock, and I knew that this place was all of my own. Well, I wish I could take all the credit for transforming this plain white box into a wonderful place, but unfortunately I can't. I certainly did have input, but I was lucky enough to have a friend who is an interior decorator, and she was able to help guide me in choosing fabrics and color palettes and whatnot. So together we made a lot of decisions in regards to all the furniture and the color schemes, and that's how it ended up to be the way it is today. I think the whole buying process was a lot easier than I had originally anticipated. I learned a lot through going through the seminar that Tom and Sally hosted, and I think that was just a wonderful learning tool for me. In terms of how it's impacted me, I love my place, and if I'm having a bad day at work or whatnot and I come home, just being here cheers me right up, and it's so wonderful to finally have a place that you can call your own, and you can do anything to the space that you wish. I would definitely recommend Sally and Tom as a real estate team, because I think that the way they do business is excellent. It's very respectful of the buyer. They don't take a hard sell approach, which is something that I really appreciate. Instead, they educate you on what you can be doing in the home buying process and little tips to look out for. And they also take care of you after the closing has been complete, which I think is really nice. They always check in with you and see how everything is going. And in fact, I've already recommended one of my friends to them, so I know that they're in the process of helping her with her condo search as well.